What is up, you guys? Me again. So if you look at the post if you go to my channel, and there's categories on the top, and one of them says community. If you go, or if you have me subscribed, it should show up in your newsfeed. If it doesn't show up in your newsfeed, go to my channel, go to where it says community at the top categories. And then it should show you my posts. The latest post that I posted, where I said that this world is disgusting, rotten, corrupt, vile, evil, sickening, twisted, psychopathic, disturbed. Oh, I don't think I mentioned disturbed, but it's all. Yeah, that's what we born again Christians think of this world. And we can't wait until our Savior comes and picks us up and snatches us out of this world before the great 7-year tribulation. We can't wait. That's a blessed hope. We just can't wait for it. It'll be an amazing day. Whichever comes first, death or the rapture. I personally don't believe that I'm 29 and I turned 30 on November 13th. I honestly, with all my heart, do not believe that I will be here, that I will be here at old age, like 60 or maybe even 50 or 40. I hope, or 80 or something like that. I personally don't believe that I'll be here to die of old age. So if death intervenes, now it's talking like Final Destination. Don't watch horror films. I stay away from horror films now, and GTA 5. I uninstalled GTA 5, and I stay away from horror films because it desensitizes us. So whichever comes first, the rapture or death. If death comes first, then it's not going to be from old age. It could be like a car accident or something, I don't know. But, it will be a really blessed hope for me when I meet the Lord face to face, and God the Father, and to see all of my babies, my rats that died. When somebody says a rat, people are like, ew, gross, rats, really? Well, those are the sewer rats. Those are the rats that are wild, the feral rats. Pet rats, however, are domestic, and they are so loving, so sweet. They're like little dogs. I mean, seriously, guys, they are like little doggies. They're so loving, so caring. So check out my posts in the community section on my channel, and you'll see my little babies. They're all in heaven right now waiting for me. They are all in heaven as we speak. They have been my 2 past rats, Snowflake and Kirito. Snowflake passed on July 7th. Kirito passed on July 26th. So it's almost 3 months until Kirito has been in heaven for 3 months. Time flies. And I really hope that, there's an asteroid out there, and there's it's known for a 2% chance of impact, and it's called Apophis, asteroid Apophis. There's a 2% chance of it crashing to Earth in 2029. The countdown for it right now, you can look at the countdown. It's called asteroid Apophis countdown. It's over 2,000 days, like 2,300 something days. So it's going to be a long time, but there is going to be an asteroid that's going to come down and impact the Earth during the tribulation. Now, does that mean it's going to destroy the Earth? Absolutely not. The Bible does not say in Revelation that the Earth is destroyed by an asteroid. So any asteroid that comes to Earth, it will damage the Earth, but it's not going to wipe out the entire human race. It's not going to extinct us. It will damage the earth and kill a lot of people, sure, but it won't end the world. The world is ended by fire. God will destroy the world with fire. He destroyed the world with water and Noah's flood, and he's going to destroy the world next with fire. I don't even think he's going to destroy it. I think he's going to. The fire is not ordinary fire, it's holy fire. And it's his fire. And his fire is holy. And the fire has the power to purify sin. To purify and to destroy sin and turn it all to ash. Once and for all. Once and for all. So the world is basically going to be, the earth is basically going to be refurbished, not destroyed like the entire sphere, ball of it in space just cease to exist. The surface of the earth is going to be purified from sin. And then that is when the New Jerusalem, when heaven comes down, right? Heaven onto the new earth. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be exactly how God originally designed it to be, how it was actually before Adam and Eve sinned. It's going to hold all the animals still, everything, all the animals, everything is still going to be alive, and better yet, they're going to be tamed. They will all be tamed. You're going to be able to ride on the back of a great white shark in the ocean. You're going to be able to ride on the back of a tiger, snuggle with a grizzly bear, play fetch with a ferocious, majestic lion. You are going to, they're all going to worship God and Jesus on earth for all of eternity. The animals, they're all going to have, probably going to have unlimited knowledge. They're probably going to be able to talk, which I'm really looking forward to that. Because you know how I know that? Well, people who have had near-death experiences, when they come back, they actually said that the flowers in heaven sang to them. The flowers were singing. So that leaves no doubt in my mind that animals will be able to talk. And even if they won't be able to talk, I believe that they will be able to understand everything. Like everything. Definitions, everything. Without a lack of knowledge at all. So that is going to be an amazing experience. But none of us, it won't matter to us. All that's going to be important and what will matter is that we made it to heaven. We made it because of what Jesus did for us on the cross 2,000 years ago. If it wasn't for him, we would be in hell. We would be annihilated. We would be separated from God for eternity. That's the thing that's going to matter the most in heaven, is that we made it. That we made it that we made it home. And that we're in the presence of God for all eternity. I believe that's going to be the only thing that will matter. And that we will be in God's presence and glory, his full extent of his glory and presence, everything. All of his power. It should be terrifying because of how powerful and glorious it is in heaven. But it's not. It will be amazing. And better yet, again, we will be so relieved. We will have eternal joy knowing that we made it. And all the people who did not make it, our memories of them will be erased. They will never come to mind. Because again, how can we live in heaven for eternity knowing that our loved ones aren't there or our friends didn't make it? How do we live in joy and peace and, knowing that they didn't make it? It says in the Bible, God will wipe away all tears from our eyes. So I believe that we are going during the 1,000-year reign in heaven after the tribulation. And after Jesus' second coming, I believe that we are going to be judging, that we will have a part in to play also in the judgment, that it won't only be God judging, but will be us judging people, our friends and our loved ones, and to unfortunately have to tell them that they didn't make it, that their names are not found written in the book of life, and that they're going to have to be separated and casted away to hell. And that's where we're all going to start crying, and that's where God is going to wipe all of our tears away. But when we finally get to heaven, after this is all gone, after this is all done, we're not going to remember anything bad from our past life. Our past life will just be a memory. We're not going to remember anything bad, because even though we remember our past life here on earth when we're alive, we will only remember the good stuff. We won't have any memory of any of the bad stuff. God filters out all things that defile and casts it all away from his presence in heaven. So in heaven, there's only good memories, happy stuff. Not anything that hurts or anything like that. That's going to be all done away with. And all the bad memories and experiences we had are going to all go to hell. And they're all going to be destroyed in fire along with the wicked and Satan and his demons, and completely annihilated and cease to exist. I believe that hell will not burn people forever, or the lake of fire won't burn people and Satan and demons forever. I believe, knowing God and his character, I truly believe that he made a way that one day sin is going to not exist no more anywhere. Nowhere. Not even in another universe separate from the one that we will still be in, that's purified from sin. The lake of fire, if the lake of fire was in another dimension or a separate universe, I don't believe that it will exist anymore. Sin, one day, evil and sin and Satan and demons are all, and the wicked and all bad memories and death and hell and sin, again, if I didn't say that already, are all going to cease to exist and be completely annihilated. That is what I believe. And it makes sense. I can't fathom I can't fathom anybody being in hell for eternity, just burning and suffering endlessly. I believe God, since he's righteous and holy, he will do away with sin for eternity. He will destroy it, annihilate it, completely cease to exist forever. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy.